And we are live. What is up, you guys? Crazy because I'm not paying for my Restream subscription. I totally forgot about it. And then I today blew my money, and that's why I'm late. I had horrible time management. I blew my money, I blew my resources. I can't afford my subscriptions. But guess what? Last time, I can't remember which one. I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay. Last time, why am I here? On our Ocarina of Time mini-series, we did Jabu Jabu's belly, which not my favorite, but although there was some parts that was like kind of confusing, it wasn't as confusing as I remember. Hey Lena, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Got anything interesting planned for Valentine's Day? That is tomorrow. And you guys, about Valentine's Day. Oh, wait. I can't start talking too much yet. I didn't do the intro. I gotta stay focused for a second. Okay, anyways, we did Jabu Jabu's belly, which, you know, wasn't as bad as I remember as a kid, but it was still the hardest of the spiritual stones to get, in my opinion. But it was a lot shorter as an adult than it was as a kid. That much I will say. And we got ourselves a girlfriend, Rudo, basically, because we have to marry her in the future. That was the condition of us getting that spiritual stone. But all in all, it was a really fun time last time, so if you didn't see that, check it out. Now we have all 3 spiritual stones. And yeah, it is time for us to progress the story pretty much and see what happens after. So I'm gonna roll the intro and then we're gonna get started, and I'll say that stuff I was gonna say. Okay. Anywho, I know this is ambitious, but I have to ask. Oh yeah, Lena, I hope you get over your cold too. The weather is changing, or at least where I am, but you seem to have the same kind of weather. But the weather is changing right now. It's slowly like upticking in temperature, so now's the time to get sick if you haven't been sick yet so far this winter. Anyways, what does it say? You guys know my like Riis, how it is. It kind of looks like how there's a smiley face in the middle if you look at how the 2 eyes connect. Would you guys buy merch that says Riis and it's like just it just says Riis? I wonder. You collected 3 spiritual stones. Let's go back to Hyrule Castle. Oh, I have to go back to the castle. I totally forgot about that. I don't know why, but I was thinking I just needed to go straight to the Temple of Time. But, wrong. And honestly, I don't remember how to get to the castle, so I'm about to find out, I guess. Oh man, I have to do the sneaking thing again. Wait, what? Why don't I do this? Oh, that's why the gate wasn't open. It's the nightmare. Ugh.
I lost her. You, over there, little kid. You must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me! So, you think you can protect them from me? You got guts, kid.
This horse looks cool. Dang, you realize his ears are really big?
You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude. Pathetic little fool. Do you realize who you are dealing with? I am Ganondorf, and soon I will rule the world.
He didn't call me a pathetic little fool in my nightmare. Is this a GameCube game? No, it's actually a Nintendo 64. Crazy thing is, he's a lot uglier too than I remember. I mean, not that I thought he was attractive. It's crazy how Ganondorf, you know, in current times has been made to be like a somewhat hot villain. You found the Ocarina of Time. Title drop. This is the royal family's hidden treasure which Zelda left behind. It glows with a mystical light. Now I have to ask, how do I know this? Because when you get most of these items, most of them are self-explanatory. So the little thing you get, like this description thing you get whenever you get them, makes sense because, like, you know, it's like self-explanatory. But like, how do I know this information? And it's like nobody told me. Like, who is telling me these things then? Conspiracy theory, it's the owl. Riis, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. Riis, when you hold this ocarina in your hand, I won't be around anymore. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. At least I could leave you the ocarina and this melody. Fun fact, I still have the one from our childhood. And I mean, it's not really, you know, playable right now, but it's on display. Now, Riis, play this melody in front of the altar in the Temple of Time. You must protect the Triforce. But the thing is, I mean, let's be real, you know, this game's pretty old, so I don't think me talking about stuff that happened in the future really, you know, matters that much. But the thing is, if just nothing was done at all, then, like, things would be fine, you know? I mean, maybe in that way, maybe Ganondorf would have succeeded in getting the spiritual stones, but also maybe he wouldn't have, because I don't know. But like, I collect them in the end, and then he gets them, or something like that happens, as we're about to figure out. But it's just like, when the conclusion is to go back in time and just, completely warn of everything to come and then not get these spiritual stones, it just makes you think, like, okay, so what if I just stayed in bed that day the Deku Tree wanted to see me, you know? There are 3 hollows and an inscription here. Ye who owns 3 spiritual stones. Hey, that's a bar. Unless talking about Ye, like Ye who owns 3 spiritual stones, like Kanye. Just kidding. Stand with the Ocarina of Time and play the Song of Time. That is how the inscription reads. I never really understood, like, why did people say ye back in the day? Why not just say you? And how did it develop from ye to you? It just seems really random. They sure do look pretty there. Riis, isn't that... It's that legendary blade. The Master Sword!
Excellent work. As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid.
This was so shocking back then. But it's like realizing now, it's like the dialogue was not that fleshed out. He barely even said anything. It's like before it was like this big reveal thing. Like, whoa, he knew the whole time what we were doing, you know? Riis, wake up. Riis, the chosen one. Who this talking to me? Whoa, wait a minute. Okay. I feel like our imaginations fleshed out the story more, maybe. Maybe, but I really just feel like because, as kids, things just don't require as much of an explanation as they do when you're an adult and you know things. And I think that's really the only difference.
I am Raru, one of the ancient sages.
Raru, You see the title, like Tears of Kingdom? Oh, kind of.
Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is the Chamber of Sages, beside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil-destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, is the final key to the sacred realm. Riis, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself.
Give me a mirror. Puberty, as the stream is so geniusly titled.
Look, Reese, you're big now. You've grown up.
The Master Sword is a sacred blade which evil ones may never touch. Only one worthy of the title of Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. However, you were too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years.
That's crazy. So wait a minute. But the thing is, this whole thing was triggered by me starting to pull the sword. So did I just touch the sword and then just pass out?
Now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time.
Or maybe it's just, maybe I just straight up like died there and my corpse is just like laying on the ground. Wait, no, because I couldn't have fully died, I guess. If my spirit wasn't like physically where I was, then doesn't that mean I died? Or maybe I'm just having an out-of-body experience. I don't know.
And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. Do you understand your destiny?
No, I don't understand my destiny one bit.
Right. Looks like you are confused. Let me tell you again from the beginning.
Oh wow, he's serious.
But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power he became the King of Evil.
That's so crazy though, isn't it? He could literally just come up in here behind me and just snatch the Triforce up. Like, that is wild. They should have had that way more protected. Cause like, the spiritual stones were not that hard to acquire. They really weren't. But I mean, of course, he wouldn't have been able to like pull the Master Sword. So I guess that answers what I was saying earlier. Like, he may have succeeded in getting the spiritual stones, but he never would have been able to pull the Master Sword from the pedestal. And how would he have eventually found someone who was? He probably wouldn't have if I just stayed asleep that morning instead of going to see the goddamn Deku tree.
His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years, it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters.
Oh, I just thought something really interesting. Imagine Nintendo decides to like pick back up on, you know, real Zelda, and yes, I'm not taking that back. I don't care if anyone doesn't like me saying that. If they like decide to pick back up on real Zelda and like fill in some of these things, what if they made a game where it's like showcasing the 7 years of time in Hyrule where Link was asleep, like before this happens? That'd be interesting.
My power now has only little influence, even in this sacred realm, namely this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all of the sages is awakened, the sages' seals will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Rauru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the Hero of Time. The Hero of Time chosen by the Master Sword. spirit with you. Bind the power of the other sages and add their might to your own.
That's probably the most dialogue we've gotten up to this point, other than the Deku Tree. You received the Light Medallion. Rauru the Sage adds his power to yours.
Find the other sages and save Hyrule.
Oh, if only it were so simple, Rauru. I got a whole new outfit too. My clothes grew with me.
Riis, we're back in the Temple of Time, but have 7 years really passed? It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Let's get out of here!
I've been waiting for you, Hero of Time. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages, who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of the sand. Together with the Hero of Time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikahs.
I just realized how uncreative that name is by Zelda. If you're going to make a character who's a survivor of the Sheikahs, why would you name them Sheik? It just doesn't... It's just too... Like... Okay, you want to be really obvious about the fact you're a Sheikah. It's just... not very smart.
As I see you standing there holding the mythical master's sword, you really do look like the legendary Hero of Time.
Wait, so who's the first Hero of Time then?
If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the Forest Temple. The sage is a girl I am sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she could not hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. Do you understand, Riis?
I'm not sure I do.
To save the forest girl, you need another skill. Head to Kakariko Village. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Clearly, though. Ain't no sunshine when Zelda's gone, man. I mean, like, why would he break the bridge, though? I just wonder, like, what's the point in being, like, the evil king if, like, nothing you do actually matters because nobody is alive? Like, what's the point there?
There are some people in Kakariko spreading rumors that I cheated Talon out of the ranch, but don't be ridiculous. That guy Talon was weak. I had hard-working Ingo poured so much energy into this place.
Okay, hold on, you guys. There's something that I want to mention that I forgot to mention in the Discord. Did y'all see Baby Wario and Baby Waluigi?
I don't want any strangers like you saying anything bad about me. Listen, the great Ganondorf recognized my obvious talent and gave the ranch to me. I will raise a fine horse and win recognition from the great Ganondorf. Say, young man, do you want to ride one of my fine horses? Pay me 10 rupees and you can ride.
I don't think I'm gonna do this yet. I'll still do it though. Let me ride you. It won't let me. That was stupid. I'm out of here. By the way, I'm not sure I mentioned that this stream is going to be short because I did mismanage my time and I do work tomorrow. Ugh. Also, I don't know a bonus song, I just realized, so I really shouldn't be here. I wonder what happens if I try and go to the castle now. Like, I wonder if the guards are still there or not. I should find out. Oh my gosh. Fine, whatever then. Jeez. Like, go away from me. You know, part of me wonders if Ganondorf was just simply bullied as a kid and that's his villain origin story. Oh wow. Totally forgot about this. No way for me to go to that. Who knew growing up would be this rough, you know? Everybody that you love and or at least somewhat acknowledge exists in your life just kind of becomes dead. The streets feel like a ghost town even when they're flooded with zombies. To make matters worse, seems like it's always nighttime. Pretty sad. Pretty sad. Guess my friends is what it means to get older. You know, what I'm confused about is the fact that, you know, zombies are coming out of the ground. I guess Ganondorf was just like, and we got enough evil stuff. We can do away with these measly zombies. I was told to come here, but wasn't told exactly what to do when I got here. Let's see what Navi has to say. Oh wait, she's not even out. Hey, you used to beg for stuff in the market town.
Please, sell me something.
He wants drugs, I think. You want these? No, you don't want nothing. You don't want nothing. You take my seeds, or nuts, I guess. The castle guard that used to stand there is gone. What the heck am I supposed to be doing here? Someone's up this ladder. Oh, look, someone's over there on the roof, looking very creepy. If that's a someone and not a something. Or is maybe that a chimney? What the heck is that down there?
If I fall asleep up here, I'll surely fall down.
Well, yeah, duh, of course. How do I get to the person on the roof? Like, okay, that was not on purpose. Not sure. Ah. I don't have any bombs right now. Honestly, I need it to become daytime real quick, so I'm gonna leave and come back. Since I don't have the song to make it happen. Oh, bombs. Nice. Bombs just hiding in the grass near a random tree. That's totally safe. Wait, what? Nothing happened. Yeah, whatever, Boulder, fine. Come on. I need it to become daytime. Please. See, ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Oh, never mind. There's sunshine when she's gone. Sorry, Bill Withers. Look at that sun over there. Now come through with the music. Sheesh. It's way too quiet. Yes, there's some life in this place now. These losers, 7 years later, while the world is filled with doom and gloom, still have found something to gossip and laugh about. What's up with ya?
Look at this guy. Ever since he escaped from Hyrule Castletown, he's become even more timid.
How is that funny?
I tell you, I saw him. I saw the ghostly figure of Dante the Gravekeeper sinking into his grave. It looked like he was holding some kind of treasure.
Did it really? Did it really look like that? Why don't I believe it? What else going on around here? The old person.
A long time ago, there was a man in this very village who had an eye they said could see the truth. Now, usually you have to train your mind's eye most strenuously to actually see the truth. But this fella, no, they say he had a different way of doing things. His house stood where the well is now.
Huh, thanks for the very subtle hint as to where I should go. Wait a minute, who's that over there? I feel like I've never seen this dude before.
The windmill draws water up from the depth of the well. Now the well is dried up, though.
What am I supposed to do to this, though? Maybe nothing yet. Was literally told go to Kakariko and not told what to do, man. Here lie the souls of those who swore fealty to the royal family of Hyrule. The Sheikah, guardians of the royal family, founders of Kakariko, watch over these spirits in their eternal slumber. This one has grass in front. Oh, Triforce-shaped flowers. Is there anything I can do here? Those who break into the royal tomb will be obstructed by the lurkers in the dark. Come at me. Listen, if I literally had any ranged weapon of any kind, I would have been killed you. But there's another. These bats are seeming like rather fearsome opponents, huh? I don't even know where it is, though. Oh.
Yay!
Naked. No! Sound it makes gives me chills. This poem is dedicated to the memory of the dearly departed members of the royal family. The rising sun will eventually set. A newborn's life will fade. From sun to moon, moon to sun, give peaceful rest to the living dead. This is an interesting poem, huh? Something is inscribed on the tombstone. It's the secret melody of the Composer Brothers. Who are the Composer Brothers, though? You've learned the sun song. Now I can have it as morning whenever I so please. Restless souls wander where they don't belong. Bring them calm with the sun's song. It's a bit ominous. I know what the green fluid is. I imagine if there's something like digestive fluids or something. Or juice of these. Whoa, sucking the mess out of my head. Gravekeeper's diary is here. Do you want to read it? Of course. Whoever reads this, please enter my grave. I will let you have my stretching, shrinking keepsake. I'm waiting for you. What a weird request to ask that someone who reads your diary enters your grave of all things. Had to come out and get a heart. So, now to find out which grave is his. Oh, wow. Should catch a ferry instead of a Poe. Goodbye, Poe. Wait, what? I just drank it? How weird. Imagine drinking the fluids of a ghost.
Young man, are you fast on your feet? I may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare.
Hey, you throwing fire at me, man? Now that ain't fair. I can't throw fire at you. I'm confused. I suck. This is ridiculous.
reward.
Basically, so it was surprising I was able to perform something like that.
As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. Its spring-loaded chain will pull you any spot where its hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it will help you. I live here now, so come back again sometime. I'll give you something cool. One more thing. Be careful on the way back.
Wait, so I just get the hook shot just like that? You found the hook shot. It's a spring-loaded chain that you can cast out to hook things. You can use it to drag distant items towards you, or you can use it to pull yourself towards something. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Almost forgot the notes.
I'll never forget what happened on that day. 7 years ago. It's all that Ocarina Kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, I'm gonna mess him up.
Why? What did he do to you?
What? You've got an ocarina? What the heck? That reminds me of the time 7 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came here and played a strange song. Messed up this windmill. I'll never forget this song.
You've learned the Song of Storms. There's a piece of heart up there. But what exactly does such a song do for me? Wait. Brings a storm. Not sure why I'm still hearing cows, though. So the first order of business is to go to the deep forest. However, when I get there, that is when we're going to call it Quitzo, because that means we're officially starting our quest to get the sages, which I don't really want to do a dungeon today, not gonna lie. Speaking of dungeons, I wonder, real quick. I want to watch this real quick, not to totally deter, but okay, we're gonna watch this Mario Tennis Fever trailer at the very end of the stream because I've been wanting to watch that, but just haven't gotten around to it. But I'm curious. I just saw a picture and that's how I know there's Baby Wario and Waluigi, but I haven't actually watched the trailer. So we'll do that after we get to this forest. Such a long way. If only I had some quicker way of transportation, maybe with 4 legs, and like coming from a ranch or whatever. It's too bad. I'm sorry, but am I going the right way? This looks so unfamiliar. I mean, it has been 7 years. You know what's crazy? Why 7 years, though? It's a 7-year itch. It's totally unrelated, but I don't know. Where am I? It's definitely not the way to the forest. I'd say that much. Speaking of Wario, everybody. The Old Spice. The Mario themed Old Spice. Oh my gosh, they smell so good. The scent smells so good. Answering the age-old question, which brother smells better? And I have to say, I think Mario smells better, but they both smell really, really good. I guess it depends on your type of smells. That honestly sounded less weird in my head. What a non-helpful little map down there. Let's see. Okay, I'm not really close. I feel like most people, if they were making assumptions, I feel like most people would assume that Luigi smells better than Mario, right? Aha, I see the way. It's just weird to have ghosts show up in the morning. Imagine it's broad daylight and you just see a black ghost out of nowhere. With the darn knight's hat on its head. Not sure what it was laughing about, but... Alas, we have made it to the floor. What happened here? Let's ask people. Wow, you still never refilled these treasures I stole all those years ago? I see. You didn't have any problems entering the forest, mister. Did the meanies out there bother you much? Before the Great Deku Tree died, you wouldn't see things like that around here. It's dangerous outside. I always stay inside of my house, but I'm bored to death in here. I mean, yeah, all there is to do is really just sit on the bed and look at your friend over here. And that could get awkwardly romantic eventually. Why is that fairy following you around? You're not one of us. Yes I am. You don't see my fit? I'm just tall. Ooh, I wonder what my old room looks like. Wait, why is this one this big? Sheesh. I look like I do not fit in here. I'm a giant.
Have you been traveling around much, mister? Have you ever met a boy named Riis? Mido said that the great Deku Tree withered because that boy did something wrong to him. Only Saria defended Riis until she left. Maybe we misunderstood. Haven't I seen you somewhere before, mister?
Nothing there for me. I should check on the dead Deku Tree. Oh wow, you can't even swim in this water now. Turn around. I guess his corpse caused all the Deku Babas to grow. Haven't had one of those in a while. Well, guess nothing's really happening here. Deku Tree's just still dead, but I mean he's still there. Did he have leaves? Yep, still got the old leaves up top too. You know, kind of reminds me a little bit of old Grand Sappy in Paper Mario. It's so nice that I can do that without using my shield. I already went in here. Alright, well, I mean, I'm in the darn forest. I'll go hide out in this house. Save in there. Where nothing can harm me. I'm already almost dead. Hello, child.
Since the great Deku Tree withered, more meanings have been appearing in the forest. I'm scared.
No need to fear. Big brother Link is here. I mean, Riis is here. Big Brother Reese is here.
An evil wind is blowing from the direction of the forest temple. Saria left, saying, I have to do something about it. The forest temple is located in the sacred forest meadow in the far side of the Lost Woods.
Dang, he makes it sound real complicated.
Where's Saria? Do you know Saria, mister? That's weird. Where is Mito gone during such an emergency?
If I went to look for her. But all I know is you can definitely tell these are hobbit houses now. Anyways. Oh wait, let me see. In the game. Now suspend. Alright, y'all. That is where we're going to end for now. And when we come back, we're going to be doing our first of the Sage Dungeons, which I can't remember. I think the Forest Temple's not too bad, but I think it gets just worse and worse. But hey, we got it. We got it. Probably, hopefully, maybe. Okay, now let's watch this, this trailer. But yeah. I think I'm curious to see how I do with the fire and water temple because I really struggled with those before. So, yeah, we'll see. That'll be next week. Now, it's time to hit the court in Mario Tennis Fever. I really liked Mario Tennis Aces. So I'm curious to see if this will be, because while I did like Mario Tennis Aces, it didn't hold me as much as most like Mario multiplayer games did. I didn't find myself wanting to ask people to play with me as much as I do other titles. So I'm wondering if this one's going to be a little bit more engaging, I guess. Addictive. I want it to be addictive. Let's watch. I did not know that, was he? What? There's wonder effects in Mario Tennis. Oh, this looks actually really fun. Whoa, a fleshed out story? Wait, I think I remember seeing something about this. Oh, this looks fun. Wait, available now? I thought it was coming out. I didn't know it was already available. Man, I wish I knew that before I spent all my money. I would have got it and started the story. Oh, I guess next pay. I'll say it does look really, really fun, but also, obviously, like, it's veering out of, like, normal tennis territory. Could be for better or for worse. As long as there's, like, a classic mode, though, I'm sure it'll be fine. Anyways, I am interested to see the story, because I'm like, I know everybody gets turned into babies. I remember that being a thing that I knew, but I'm curious how that fits into tennis and in what capacity. But anyway, this was a nice, short, chill stream, and I enjoyed it. Thank you guys for, watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow for some chill home designing, Animal Crossing. Make sure you have your snacks, your cozy comforts, and yeah, it should be a nice little time. With that being said, that is it for me. Peace out, you guys.